Okie doke, Saturday. What is today's plan? I think I'm gonna pull wheels and tires and start doing some brakes. Seems like a good plan. Yeah, let's do that. Well, that was very enjoyable. You ever try to pull a drum off when the whatever the heck these pins are broken? It's not a lot of fun, and especially when everybody's gonna say you just back this thing off. Well, when it's stuck, you can't really back it off. So yeah, you pull and pull and pull until you hope you wreck minimal stuff, but prep to buy everything new. Either way, I got it off. This drum doesn't feel terrible. The other one looks like I should replace it. The brake pads are kind of shot. I guess I'll order a hardware kit and e-brakes. That's basically I want to get in there and get these e-brakes started, but well, we're kind of missing the bits. So the plan is I'll order the stock Dodge stuff, but I'm going to put them on backwards to bring them over to the passenger side, because I want to funnel it up here and then come up to where my e-brake is, so I can figure out some kind of a mech there. I'll make some kind of a bracket off the floor here or somewhere, to which then I can ratchety ratch to that. I'm gonna probably pull this downpipe off. I want to up it to 4-inch. Looks like my tailpipe is a 4. So it's kind of a win. From the downpipe, I'll be able to do this and kind of get my piping started. And I'll pick up some 4-inch and run it back and figure how I'm going to split it to run to my pipes, my side pipes. So I got to change that transmission mount yet. I haven't done that. Oh no, I got to order another one. The kid needed it. Anyways, I got to order a transmission mount. And I got to address this. This thing should be, I don't know if you can see it, but up to the hanger bearing, it shouldn't sit at an angle. Buddy was telling me. So I'm probably going to cut this bracket down so I can get this thing vertical again. And then if I could find a one piece, I'd be able to run a one piece drive shaft, but I don't, and for now I only got this, so I'm gonna, like I say, cut this bracket and bring it up till I can get this thing back to vertical. So for now I'm gonna get a parts list to see what I gotta order for this. I gotta start running with some brake lines. So I'm gonna run all new lines, front to back, because these are all shot anyways. The fronts I gotta put together because we swapped out this axle. This is, I don't know what it is, a 3rd gen axle, but it's a heavier cross steer setup. I'm going to replace, I got a kit for the steering just because we are running these heavier wheels. So this is like a bearing that just holds the steering box, so there's no flex in the steering box. So I'm going to assemble that on there. I have all my brake hardware there because there's absolutely nothing on these. And this one has the bigger brakes and everything already, so yeah. Gonna get everything all addressed here. Addressed and working, I hope. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll get started. So I got my calipers on. All this dang Fandango stuff is on. I had to make this bracket because I don't know where or if this truck even had one. All it is just out of that random bucket of stuff I had here. There was, looked like a shock mount or something, so I kind of just modified it to work. And then we've come into a problem with the wheel adapters, so thank God they're not fully done. Like I say, we still got to do some machine work here because you can see the studs don't bottom out. And then now that the brakes are on, we've got another problem. I think my battery's dead here. Dang it. Not striking out here. And then over on this side, we seem to have striked out with our wheel adapters. They're kind of... So we got some problems there we got to work out. I think we're going to countersink this a little bit, and then I'll take a little bit off the brake caliper. Nothing major. I think we just got to go in about 200 thou. That'll get the shoulder in, and then this edge, we just have to probably take another 100.5 thou off the caliper, and then we'll be kind of fine. So, because they're over an inch thick right now, so we should be good. So we'll have to start tweaking on that. So she's not really going to be mobile anymore. But that's fine. We'll keep working with the brakes. I've rock autoed all my back brake stuff, so I'm waiting for that to come in. I can probably start some of my e-brake stuff. I think I'm going to later today I'll work on this thing. I'm basically just going to cut it, overlap it, and then buzzer in. Get that thing to where it should be. Okay, so I got this hanger off. My plan, so I don't mess up any of the alignment, is I'm just going to tack this thing to the bench and then probably cut this down here, cut it down here, overlap them, buzz it together. Should be golden. So try that out, see if it works. So this is more in its natural state now. It's sitting more vertical. This angle changed a little bit, but it's also jacked up and hanging, so that should be okay. I guess I'm going to lower the truck down. I'm going to pull this exhaust pipe off, see if I can modify that to accept that 4-inch, and then I'll figure out, like, get it to come down, shoot out, so I can start thinking about how I'm going to do dual exhaust here. Yeah, some people have asked. I still don't have front drive shaft done. I have the front drive shaft, but I have to figure a way to lengthen it because now it's too short. So it's still got the drive shaft delete happening in the front there, the Bluetooth drive shaft. Yeah, I guess I gotta still do that back line. I can do this one line. I'll put a flare on there, and I'll tie up the brake line. And then I'll have to, well, I guess I gotta wait for stuff. I gotta order some more brake line. I don't have enough to do that. I gotta wait for my order for all this stuff to come in, my brakes and whatnot. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll find stuff to do. This adapter's in here, so this basically holds the steering shaft from playing. I guess the trucks are common that they will start to crack the frame just because the steering box. So with the added tires, that's definitely gonna hurt that scenario. So I had this brace from a previous truck, so I decided to put it in, and yeah, just a precaution, I guess. So we got that done, the front brakes are done. I still have to flare. I have the line back here and I still got to fasten all the lining. It's just kind of dangling right now. But I do have to flare this end yet and put it onto there. And then I don't know if I have enough line. I think I got to buy some more 3/16 because I got to run new lines to each axle. So I'll be doing that yet. And well, it ended up, that front chunk of line that went to the ABS thing had more than enough line to finish up this one side. So I pretty much got all my brake lines run now. But I won't be able to bleed them because I can't get these bleeders out. Can't even break them off. It's no wrench fits on it. So I don't know if Dodge did their own thing there or what. They have their own special wrench for it. I have no idea. Anyways, those are there. I'm gonna probably pull this e-brake stuff off of this side here. Because this is all the tug handle stuff. So I'm gonna pull it off, just mount it on the other side. Because I do have the cable, like, well, I do and I don't. But I'm gonna mount it on the other side and see how everything will work with what I want to do. Yeah, just looking at how all this junk goes together. I'll figure something out. So, next plan. Don't know if I'll muck with e-brakes. I'll deal with that after. I guess I'm going to pull that the exhaust pipe off, and I'm going to see what's happening with that. How I can make that work. Well, that is the start of my 4-inch. This gets me under the cab, between the seats and the back. From there I'm going to have to split it when I do the stacks there, but so it's going from 3 up to 4. If I was smart, I would have went up a little bit higher and actually cut it here, because this piece is actually just over 4, or sorry, just over 3-inch. So she didn't fit so well. But anyways, we just filled it with weld. It'll be fine. So now I'm just gonna bolt this on, because I can easily weld it under the truck at this point. So I'm just gonna get this sucker bolted on, and then might jack it up, make a bracket for my light bar. It's not gonna fit behind the grill, so it's actually gonna be under the bumper. So I'm gonna get going on that too here. Well, that wasn't a very super productive weekend, but I did get a few things done. So the brakes are all plumbed. I still have to strap the lines up just on the back part. I threw the air conditioner on. Got my light bar on. It won't fit in the grill. I gotta mount the condenser here yet. Just waiting for my intercooler before I go nuts there. I still have to make a bracket somewhere here to hold this and hold all these lines. That's on the to-do. Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't super exciting, but it was stuff that needed to get done anyways, so. Oh yeah, I got my exhaust started. Just got the 4-inch downpipe. So we got that happening. But I got to get some bits so I can finish up my exhaust. So I guess that's where I'm going to leave this one. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.